Ladies and gents, welcome back to the TSR YouTube channel for episode number 6 of the Player Career Mode. We are back and we are into the festive period. We are deep into the month of December and we are raring to go. We start the episode with a game against Derby County. We will have a little look at the rest of the fixtures. It's Derby at home, it's then Ipswich away, Hull at home, Blackburn at home, and then into the new year where it's Preston away. It could be the chance that we get our first offer come for us. We won't be leaving Sheffield Wednesday this season. We are here to stay for this season at least. But at some point, we will have to start thinking about where we make our next career step. In terms of the table, though, things are looking very good. We are currently 7th. We are 4 points off the playoffs after 20 games played. We're hunting down Preston in 6th place. Southampton and Ipswich are the two sides leading the way, but things not going too badly for us on the pitch currently. Oxford, Charlton and Watford at the back. We do have 22 points, you can see in the top right. We are now a 70-run rated player, but again, we need goals, we need assists, we need man of the match performances if we're going to spend those points and continue to develop. But let's not waste any time. We're back in the starting 11. We've got a game against Derby coming up. It's 7th against 15th. Off to Hillsborough. A damp and dreary day at Hillsborough then, but we are underway as Derby County are the visitors and we're just looking to keep our spot. Of course, we did get dropped for that last game, but some good training sessions has meant we are back in the starting 11 and looking to prove that point to the manager once again as to why we are the best player on this pitch and why we've got a bright future. Simply cannot afford to drop us, especially in important games like this going forward. Derby with a chance. Brereton Diaz now driving into the box. Can we get anyone across? We can't get anyone across. Horvath there. Bernard will clear. It was scrappy. And in the 7th minute, Derby very nearly took the lead and probably should have taken the lead in hindsight as we'll look for the ball from Shalabat. Just look to reset this and put it across the box to Lowe. And that is a first massive let-off for Sheffield Wednesday in this game. We just need to calm the nerves here. Good ball into us. We play it into Ugbo. Can't make the run as the angle tightens and Ugbo again. That's the biggest problem we've got now is our front two. Just in those situations where we've got, I don't know, maybe 25 yards to go, we just never look like scoring. Ugbo just looks a bit lazy at times as Derby come forward again. There's Ward on the back and maybe we should have been there to close that down. It's Morris now. Twist turn shoots. Thankfully for us, that is just wide. Game's a little bit flat at the minute. We're trying to make something happen by coming into the spot, but it's just a little bit lackadaisical. Now we can potentially create something. Ugbo goes into Shalabat. We're going to have to come back here and get the ball from Barry Bannon. Trying to make something happen, trying to get a bit of magic. There's a good ball. It's Shalabat. Can he play down there? Amos now. Can we ask for the ball into the box? Amos will find us in the box. Zetstrom is there. Maybe he should have played it early, but again, we're doing everything we can just to get into that pocket, be a nuisance and force something, force a bit of life into this game as we do really well to win the ball back from Ben Brereton Diaz. Now we can drive forward. Now we can potentially create something here. Shalabat gets the ball back. We're going to ask for the ball back from Shalabat. We do. We get a little bit lucky there that it does manage to fall to us. Shalabat. Jamal Lowe goes to Ugbo. It should have come to us. If it had come to us, we had a chance to break into the box and potentially break the deadlock, but it's not to be. And again, just another chance and another spell of possession goes begging. Lowe into Shalabat. Bannon will go out wide again. One thing I really don't like is the lack of width we play with this system, and we're so narrow at times. Now we're on the edge of the box, and now potentially we can have a shot from distance, and it was always speculative, but it is the first chance of the game for Sheffield Wednesday. It was a half chance, but at least we finally created something. Jamal Lowe finds Ugbo. We're making a run through the middle. We play a wonderful run. Surely this time we're going to get a shot on goal again. Sasha's there. Lowe! Bang! Right at the start of the second half. There is the goal, and there is the breakthrough that we deserved. We don't get the goal ourselves, but it is our shot that forces the keeper to parry it, and Jamal Lowe is there to pounce. And out of absolutely nothing, we take the lead. It was a wonderful through ball from Ugbo. Brilliant save from the keeper. Jamal Lowe's there to pounce. 1-0 Sheffield Wednesday. Wonderful ball through to Jamal Lowe. Now can we create something again? Into Ugbo. Ugbo does really well. Falls it back to us, and I wasn't quite expecting it, I must admit. I thought he was going to go back to Jamal Lowe. It's a glorious opportunity. It's really good football again from Sheffield Wednesday. But now we've got to defend because Derby County are coming through again down the left-hand side with Brewster, who takes the ball out of play. And that just about sums up his day so far. A chance for Derby. Brewster on the edge of the box. Wonderful ball through to Morris. A 4 is there. Huge interception to keep the scoreline at 1-0. We'll pick up this loose ball. We'll go into the middle. We will find Barry Bannon. We will look for the ball back from Barry Bannon. Ingleson into ourselves. We're going to have a pot from distance. Oh, it would have been special. It would have been the best goal of our career so far. But another chance and another chance to knock on the door. Derby are going to come forward again. We've got a frantic last 15 minutes or so left of this game. Amos back into us. Bannon, wonderful football. Jamal Lowe finds Ugbo. Ugbo, can he take a shot from distance? He does. Detstrom with a massive save again. If it wasn't for him, we would be home and dry by now, as there was a late substitution in this game. We're not going to just hang around the edge of the box and see if we can get a breakaway as Liam Cooper comes onto the pitch. Hit corner taken short. That's poor. Barisidias clears that out. That is lazy at best, as we've got just 4 minutes or so to try and cling on to what would be another vital 3 points as we push for that playoff picture. Derby are going to come forward one more time. We're using all of our stamina, all of our energy to try and make something happen here as Adams comes forward for Derby County as we try and get the press with Barry Bannon. Brereton Diaz with 2 minutes added on. Brewster, it would be so cruel on Sheffield Wednesday if we were to concede now. We win the ball once, twice. Thank you very much. That's going to be game, set, a match. We'll pump the ball along. We don't need to. There is full time. It is a sensational performance from us. A big second half from Sheffield Wednesday. And the promotion push, ladies and gentlemen, is well and truly on. Simulate the game against second place Ipswich then. Again, they are not our focus. Our focus is very much that playoff picture. So I don't think this is a bad one. Simulate in the starting lineup, 71 rated. We did use a point because we did get man of the match in the last game as well. So hopefully that will work in our favour. And we'll have a look at our rating as it is a 3-0 defeat. Akpom with 1, 2, was it 3? It was a hat-trick for Akpom. And the ratings for ourselves are 4.9. An absolute stinker away from home, with us having the second worst rated rating in the squad. Not ideal. We need to hit the training pitch, I think. Another game on home soil, and it's raining yet again. Just like it's in real life, it seems to be raining every single time we play at the minute. And let's hope for some better conditions soon. But again, we're just looking to, well, firstly improve on that horror show of a simulated game and get back to winning ways against a side that is currently struggling in 17th. And an interception early will help us with our manager rating, no doubt. But again, looking for a strong performance. Hopefully we can get ourselves a goal or an assist to really start ramping up our players' attributes. Another good interception again from us. We play the ball through to Jamal Lowe. Can we get back up with him? We can get back up with him. The ball from Jamal Lowe is an absolute hospital pass. Had it been a better pass, we were in on goal, and that could have been the opening goal of the game. In that little pocket again, we're going to drive forward here. We're going to try and look for the through ball. Oh, it was nearly so good. The ball just got away from us in these wet conditions, and we couldn't quite get it through to Ugbo, who may have been offside anyway, but still some bright signs early in this game for Sheffield Wednesday. Chance for Hull City now to create something of their own. Slater into Matezo. We can't get back in there. Shalaba's there, though. Brilliant from him. We will clear the ball. Won't get as far as Jamal Lowe. They will win the ball back now, and again we can look to potentially counter-attack. And referee, surely that's a late one. The referee will wave advantage to Jamal Lowe, and Jamal Lowe loses the ball. The referee says that is enough for an advantage, but we got a late one. Thankfully for us, we are back on our feet. Hull coming forward again, looking to create something. We're just trying to be a nuisance and win the ball back. Double up with Valerie and does really well. And now we can clear through Horvath and the ball will go long. And we'll find Jamal Lowe. And have we got the pace? Have we got the stamina to create something? Oh, the ball nearly comes through to us. We might be offside here. We are offside. We couldn't quite get back on, though. End-to-end stuff. The referee does go back for the yellow card to Giles, who took us out early when we were in the mix, to let him know what we think about it. Amos down this far left-hand side. We'll give him an option to come back to. Good job we did, because he had nowhere to go. Oh, Barry Bannon, what are you doing? Can we win the ball back? We do win the ball back. We'll do the hard work. Ugbo goes all the way back to Amos, where maybe the position was for us to come further forward. We're now on the ball again. Can we get out of the pocket space? We're being literally three-man coverage in the midfield of the park, and it's just what is the situation we're in. People are going to double us as we try once, twice to win the ball, but ball just gets away from us again. We're putting in a good shift there. Just not getting much reward currently, as how we're going to come forward again once more before the end of the first half to try and create something. We can't get back in. Matezo to Slater. Can we stop the ball here? Can we get a tackling? Can we get a blocking? Can we do anything here? We do get a blocking. Brilliant from us. And now we can counter-attack end-to-end stuff again. We play the ball into Lowe. We'll let Lowe play with Bannon. Barry Bannon plays the ball through. It's to Jamal Lowe. We'll ask for the through ball again. We're on our goal. Surely this time. No. Finish with the save. Can we get the rebound? No. That should be 1-0. We are going to kick ourselves for missing that opportunity. Slater for Hull. Chance here. Geldhard. Can he spin his man? He does, but he puts it wide, thankfully for us. That would have been a disastrous start as we make an early change. Chalobah substituted for Ingleson. I think Chalobah had that bad again, but Manager deciding to make a change early in the first half. Thankfully for us, it's not us. I mean, we are on a 9.2 rating currently. Should be higher. We should have had that goal. Chance again to come forward. Jamal Lowe does really well to find us. We're going to look for the run of Ugbo. Finds the run of Ugbo. Ugbo does really well with his first touch. His second touch is dreadful, and he's offering us absolutely nothing. Looking just for a bit of magic here from our strikers, and they're not giving it to us as Valerie now plays the ball back, but there's nobody there. And if we're looking to the manager to maybe make some changes, I wouldn't mind a bit more width, and I wouldn't mind a slightly better striker, but I appreciate that we may not have the money to do either of those things. Jamal Lowe goes out wide to Valerie. Valerie the ball into Ugbo. Can he head it down to us? No, he'll go himself. Can we get there? Oh, we do. The angle was tight. Phillips makes a good save. There's another substitution as Barry Bannon is off the pitch. Not quite as easy that chance as the one previously. We're going to get ourselves in the mixer here. Try and get the ball into the box. Can we get a head on it? No, we can't. Can we reset the ball? Surely we will be able to reset the ball through Bernard. Into ourselves. Jamal Lowe. Back one more to us. Can we get the angle? Surely this time. Oh, Phillips. Go home, fella. Oh, I mean, we should have had one. We definitely should have had one at least, and that should have been two. We are going to kick ourselves because it's going to be a wasted opportunity for 3 points here against Hull City. I've wasted two glorious opportunities to win this game. The game's not done yet, though. Jamal Lowe on the edge of the box to Valerie. Can we get themselves on the edge of the box? Surely that's a penalty. It is a penalty. Now, I don't think we're going to be on penalty duties, but we have been given a lifeline at the end of this game as Valerie goes to ground. Giles, who's on a yellow, isn't happy. There is a connection. There is entanglement of legs. Who is going to be on this penalty? Our first penalty that we've seen in open play as we make another substitution. We are on the penalty. A chance then to win it. Late in this game, one-on-one with Phillips, the keeper scores! We win it at the death. Phillips isn't saving that one, and finally we get our goal. That's going to be more points, Ben. 3 points in the bag at the Sheffield Wednesday. 3 points to spend then. We are going again. We're just going to focus. Get a bit on that stamina. We're also going to go a bit on finishing as well, because we do find ourselves taking more and more shots. And we'll go on shot power as well. They will be the three that we spend. Hopefully, we'll just continue aiming and getting better and better. We are going to simulate this game against Blackburn in the Championship after Christmas Day. So, again, we're just looking for back-to-back wins to potentially springboard ourselves back up the table after that disappointing defeat into the starting lineup. As always, can we get the win? We do, and we do get the goal. It's a simulated goal. We can't take all the credit. We do get a goal. The second time we've scored in the last 5 minutes to win us the game. We are going to be turning into a fan favourite. A 9.1 rating as well. That is simply perfect. And final game of the episode then. Looking to make it 4 wins from 5. Potentially another goal scoring man of the match performance from ourselves. First time we scored in a simulated game, so we'll absolutely take that. That's encouraging to see. And yeah, hopefully we can just claim another 3 points and continue our rise and continue our pressure on the teams around us. It's a big game today against Preston as we look to keep up the pace with the playoff picture. Finds ourselves on the edge of the box. We're going to have a pop from distance. Can we get a goal? Pulls back to us kindly. Oh, Iverson just tips it over. A little bit of luck involved as it fell kindly back to us. But we were there to pounce, and the first big opportunity goes our way. Ball into the box. Can't get out as much. Clears the ball. Can we get the rebound? We know. We're waiting on the edge of the area for the second ball to potentially drop. It goes to Jamal Lowe, who's going to shoot from distance, and that is well wide in the end. Looks at the ball, Jamal Lowe. What a ball that is! Oh my God, how's it not hit the back of the net? We're going to reset it. Back to Shalaba. God save. Ingwood. Oh my word. How are we not winning this game? Jamal Lowe hits the bar. It rebounds all over the place. Reset it to Shalaba. Forces another good save from the keeper, and then we couldn't get the tap in. Somehow we haven't got the lead. Ingleson finds us on the edge of the box. We reset to Shalabar. Back to Ingleson. Can we now get another shot away? No. Good tackle by Gibson to deny us as we look to pull the trigger. Gibson comes into ourselves. We wiggle our way around and go out wide to Valerie. Valerie potentially will look back to us here. Shalabar now. We play again from Sheffield Wednesday as we're just looking to build something and create something. And Jamal Lowe is there, but nothing being. Again, 5 minutes to go in this half. Preston currently offering nothing but Importantly, we haven't got that breakthrough, and we really should be 1, maybe 2-0 up at this stage of the game. Osmajic now to McCann. McCann shoots, good save from Shoot, who's just noticed we've got a different goalkeeper in goal for some reason as well. And does well to deny the Preston striker. It's now for Preston as they look to get someone. Osmajic. Big block though. Out the back from us as Jamal Lowe brings the ball down. Does absolutely brilliant to hold the ball up now and a bit of trickery. Again, we don't really have the stamina to get here. It's going to be one of those games where we may actually have to call to be substituted, not to risk an injury. We are going to play the ball through to Chalamateri. Takes a really good first touch. Goes back on the edge to Barry Bannon, and we couldn't get there. But, I don't want to risk an injury at this stage. We're playing so well at the minute. It might be one of those games that we have to accept that we can't influence everything. And there's a good tackle there from McCann. Chance here for Small into Daniel Jebison. Jebison's going to shoot, and Jebison's going to score against the run of play. He scored against us at Hillsborough. He scored against us again here. And Daniel Jebison gets yet another goal this season to give Preston the lead. And just, again, with how tired we are, I just don't think we can make a real impact, but we'll give it a go. Osmajic into Jebison. Chance again for Preston to create some wonderful ball through. Good save from Schultz to parry it behind. Chalamateri off. Preston with a chance from the corner. Ball comes into the box. Can we get the ball? We can't win the ball. Shoot there with a big save again. As we didn't even compete with that header, as we were just bossed off the ball. Going to come into the box again. Can we clear the ball again? Thankfully for us, we don't need to this time. And now we can potentially look to counter-attack. So we're driving forward. Can we find Jamal Lowe? We do find Jamal Lowe, and we're just going to try and keep running here. We haven't got the pace or the stamina to do this. We're just going to have to reset. That's the smart thing to do. Play the ball through to Redmond. Plays the ball into Ingleson. Can we get the ball back on the reload? No, we can't. It's going to be a goal kick, is it? Oh, it just goes out of play. That may be the last chance we get. Preston again looking to create something late on. Good tackle from Cooper. Barry Bannon, please give us the ball. Dwells on it. Doesn't give us the ball. Now we're dinking the ball across the box. We've only got a few minutes to go here, lads. We've got to get the ball forward. As we ask for the ball, we're going to play the ball through again, and it's just not going to be our day. It looks like it's going to be our second defeat of the episode. First in the game that we played, unless we could become a hero again, unless we could do something again, as Redmond will play us the ball. Surely we can't get 3 in the last minute of the game. In 3 games in a row, we can't. We ran out of steam. And had we been a couple of years maybe further in our development, we'd be absolutely burying that. We're not going to here. We take a respective shot from distance. That's game, set and match. Oh, we just got too tired at the end. We were just too leggy. And as you can see, we're on our arse at the end. Preston 1, Sheffield Wednesday 0. Little look at the table then. That game against Preston as they go now 10 points clear of where we are. It's now Millwall who are just ahead of us, 4 points clear of us. We're still in 7th. There's still a lot to play for here. It's still, of course, Ipswich and Southampton that lead the way. Those two was just a point between them. Preston up to 3rd with that win over us. They were still in 7th. There's a long way to go. We're still in the hunt. Oxford, Charlton and Middlesbrough at the bottom. And a little look at the fixtures coming your way. In the next episode, it's QPR away. It's then Bromley in the Cup, Portsmouth at home, Birmingham away, Bristol City away as well. The deadline day will open. We're not looking to make a move. Who knows? We may make some new signings along the way. Let's see what the board want to do. Let's see if we can get any transfers for everything. Make sure you subscribe and so you don't miss any content. The Glory Hunter also coming in tandem with this save. Give the video a thumbs up. Get yourself down in the comments. And I'll see you in a few days for the next episode.